Welcome back to Matt Makes Money. It's been a minute, but I've been working on some really cool stuff. And today I'm talking to you guys about meta ads in case you are interested. If you're a business owner and you're running ads and you're running really expensive ads, then listen up. This is the video for you. Really quick, just going to go over a few things, okay? So I've noticed online that a lot of people are struggling with high costs with their meta ads, or they're not converting, they're getting really bad leads. Meta's just not working out for them. There's a lot of stuff out there about the Andromeda update, which is like a new update where Facebook is using basically a new AI to show people the best content at the best time. So if you don't know what you're doing with the new update, it's horrible. If you know what you're doing with the new update, it's fantastic. So the more you can learn about it, the better. So really quick, people that are struggling with their businesses, if you're doing online memberships, if you're doing webinars, if you're doing e-commerce, it really doesn't matter what you're doing. What matters is how you're building your ecosystem, okay? So really quick, what a lot of people are doing is they're running cold traffic directly to an offer. And this, sorry for my horrible handwriting. This, it works, but what happens is you're actually bidding on the audience, okay? So if you think of ads, Google ads, Facebook, Reddit, does not matter. You're always bidding on something. So let's say this straight line represents the cost, okay? It's the cost and it's the audience, okay? So when you're bidding on stuff, it's never just a straight line. You're actually going to be bidding on the same audience as other people. And what happens is that cost goes up over time, generally speaking. So let's say you're selling t-shirts or clothing or watches or a certain type of membership, or again, it really doesn't matter what you're selling. But if there are big dogs in the space, then you've got some problems, because how they work is, let's say you're up against Macy's or any other large corporation. They have an unlimited ad spend. They can spend as much money as they want. They don't really care that it's costing them $60 a day. They're looking long-term over years, 2, 3, 5, 10 years per customer. So what they can do is they can drive that price way up to where you hit a wall. So here you come in with your offer, whatever that is, let's say your t-shirt, right? And you get cut off at the knees because you're paying $1 per click, or you're paying $30 for a conversion or $50 for a conversion. They can outspend you, and that's exactly what's going on. They're going to outspend you in a horrific way. So what do you do to actually fight this, right? Well, first of all, you erase everything. Okay. So what you do is, and this is what I've been doing with my clients, it's been working out really well, is we go in with warm traffic, right? So, sorry about that. Warm traffic is way better because these are people that are already interested in the offer. They already know what you're about. They might trust you more. They might have more certainty in your product, right? And if you keep in mind that people buy, what do people buy? People buy outcomes, okay? If I go into a store and I buy a new lawnmower, am I buying the lawnmower because it's got a cool color on it? I mean, maybe, but probably because I'm buying the outcome that this thing's going to cut the lawn really well, right? If I'm going to buy a service, let's say a stock service, something that, tells me about the market or whatever, I'm buying the outcome. I'm going to have the insight and the knowledge that I need so that I can make more money, right? The end goal, the intent, is for me to make more money, right? So if the service shows me with testimonials and proof, undeniable proof, that this product's going to work, well, then I'm much more inclined to buy, right? So if you start doing that with your ads, you're going to see a huge uptick in your conversion rate, and you're going to see a lower ad spend as well, because you're not fighting everybody the same way. So what we do with a warm audience is we do some warm-up content. I just call it warm-up content. And really what it is is we're getting people onto Meta's invisible list, okay? So what Meta does with their pixel, it's also known as a data set these days, but what they're doing is they're collecting data on what people are watching on your site, on Instagram, on Facebook, any of their properties, right? And they're collecting metrics, okay? And I'm going to make a little list here, and these people go on this list, right? This is not something that you can see visually, but you can see it in the data. And as people watch your reels, your content, and stuff like that, as they engage with you, depending on how much they watch in terms of, let's say, a reel, right? They might watch 25% on average of your reel. They might watch 95% of the reel, okay? That 95% means that these are the people that are most interested in what you have to offer. So I go into it a little differently because I'm trying to get those 95% people the most, okay? Those are the hot people. Those are the people that are literally ready to buy because they know what I'm about. They know what I'm selling. They have certainty in that I know what I'm doing, and they have the trust that I'm going to do a really good job, right? And that is why you could get a much higher conversion rate if you warm up the traffic, okay? So how do you do this? You do this with some kind of very basic boosted post, but with helpful content. Helpful content, right? So if you have a service, you're showing with testimonials. You're showing with proof. Oops. Showing with proof that it works, right? You're giving them undeniable proof that your stuff works. And then your Meta's keeping track of who's watching what, right? Are they watching 25%? Are they watching 95%? That's what Meta is paying attention to. And that's what we're going to then retarget them with on the back end. So let's talk a little bit about retargeting, and I'll wrap this video up because I'm spending way too much time erasing and not enough time explaining. So I apologize. But with the retargeting, what we're doing is we're basically hitting that list that I drew before, right? So we're using the people and the data that we've collected, and now we're advertising to them with ads, ad 1 through 10 or whatever it is that you deem appropriate. But these are the ads where you get the conversion. These are the ads where you drive people to your website, right? Once we have the trust, once we have the proof, once we have the testimonials that the stuff works, then you retarget them and you approach them and you show how this is going to solve their problems, okay? Just as this would solve the problem of a business owner that's spending too much on their ads or their ads aren't converting, you solve a problem with whatever it is that you're offering. So it's actually very simple, and I hope you guys found this helpful. Please drop a comment down below. Let me know how you do with your ads, if you're running anything, and I'm just generally curious how your ads are going, especially with the Andromeda update, and I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.